Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Getaway podcast. I'm here with my buddy,
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben. Happy Tuesday, buddy.
Happy Tuesday, man.
Yeah, it's the day after Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to celebrate at all over the weekend here?
For Memorial Day?
Celebrate, remember.
Yeah, man. So we yesterday we went out to the Veterans Cemetery Memorial Park out in Caledonia.
Yeah.
And you've been out there. Have you gone out there on Memorial Day in the past?
Not during Memorial Day.
Okay, so it's pretty cool, man. Like they'll have like people put pennies on top. So it's like if you're a family member and you come out and you come to see your loved one or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The penny symbolizes that, hey, somebody was here and they paid their respects to them.
Right.
So I had stopped at the bank last week to deposit some stuff for the business, and I grabbed like 2 rolls of pennies for the kids. So they each had pennies to go around and put on different.
Nice.
So it was cool, man. It was a little windy out there.
Yeah, it was
a little chillier, but compared to last year when we were out there.
But that's a good bit of history. So if you ever go out to like the cemeteries, like the veteran cemeteries and things like that, and you see coins, different types of coins on the grave sites. The penny is, you came there, you paid your respect.
Yep.
I believe the nickel is if you knew that person. I believe a dime is if you served with that person, and a quarter, if you see a quarter, it was somebody that was there when they were killed. I believe that's the.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So I saw 1 dime.
Okay.
My son asked if he could take it. I said no. No, we're not here for that. So we did that, man. We walked around and we're out there for a while, which was So it was pretty cool. Like, kind of talk to the kids and stuff and explain certain things and like kind of why we're there and what we're doing this for and I got to see one guy. He was out there and he had a bottle of whiskey and he was sipping on it and was pouring some out too it looked like he was there with maybe a few other like family members. So maybe father, brother, uncle, grandpa, I don't know. But, so that was cool, man. And the kids were like, hey Dad, why is he doing that? Like, well, he's here to have a drink with someone who he loved, and spend a little time with him.
Yeah.
So it was cool, man. It was cool. It was a good time. Glad we went out and did that. But did you have a chance to celebrate?
Man, so this was the first time in about 3 years that I didn't have to speak on Memorial Day. So, which I'm glad because I got kind of sick, as you could probably hear. Like, I would have been a hard time talking yesterday. So it kind of worked out that way, I guess. So, but no, like I took the time just to kind of recover, get a little better because, obviously I wasn't feeling that well. And this is the first time because usually the family comes with me, when I do these, when I speak. So like they've never really had a chance to, like kind of just, I guess, relax, so to speak, on Memorial Day for the past, 3 or 4 years because I'm always doing something. So we took the time this year just to kind of, keep it local, keep it here. I was going to go out to Union Grove, which I usually do in the morning before the events because, there's other people there and I don't want to be there when other people are there,
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah, so I usually go out there in the morning, but, I was feeling again under the weather, so I was like, I'm just going to stay home. So, I pay my respect in the morning before everybody gets up and just kind of take time to myself to do that. But then, the rest of the day was kind of more just kind of relaxing, hanging out with the family here. With the kids, they had their stuff going on and, get a few things done. The wife was working in the garden, so got a chance to read a little bit, just kind of, take time for myself, I guess you could say.
It's not bad, man.
Right. Yeah. But, it's, I saw a lot of great services, a lot of great ceremonies yesterday. So I think that's awesome. A lot of people are really kind of taking time to pay their respects and, share stories of ones that they know that serve that are no longer here. So, it's a sad day for a lot of folks, but it's also like one of those things that you get inspired by some of those stories that you hear. of people that are so selfless, and they serve their country, and some of them pay the ultimate price. So again, we're grateful to be able to do what we do because of what they've done. So, but we remember that every day, not just one day, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
Yeah,
good, man. I'm with you. It was listen, man. It's a like you said too. It's a cool piece of history just to go out there and just show the kids like, hey, look, all these people out here have served our country. Like, look how incredible this is.
Right.
So it was. Had to remind them like, hey, we're not here to run around. It's, not act like animals out here.
Sure. Yeah.
But I mean, it was cool. There was a good amount of people out there. We got out there about like noon. Or maybe a little before 11:30, I guess. We were out there for a while and just had the chance to just walk all over.
Yeah.
Just nice to you just spend time outside. Just be outside and be, kind of really didn't talk to anybody, which was nice.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Let the kids just kind of go around, and I mean they love putting the pennies on the different grave sites and stuff like that, and kind of they asked a lot of questions too, like seeing the different areas, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, so just kind of walk around and seeing a lot of that stuff was. And we saw one that was I think the oldest person we saw in there was like born in 1919.
Ooh.
And then they just died. I think it was like not too long ago, man.
Yeah.
They just passed. It was crazy. And some 1926 too. I was like, wow, man, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's crazy. So it's hard to think back, to that.
Is it? Yeah.
Imagine like what it was like.
What it was like
right?
back then. Yeah.
So I told my mom about like putting the pennies and stuff like that on there, and she said that's crazy. Like my grandfather who served in World War II, he lived through the Great Depression, and she was like, he would have thought that was nuts. Like he would have been going around
picking them up.
Yeah, you don't put pennies. We need these pennies. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Different time.
Yeah, man.
Different time.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad. I hope everybody had a chance to get out and remember, but also celebrate. It's okay to celebrate too. So, but we missed last week because we were so excited. We talked to our best friend Steven Reichland about his new book, Beer Can Chicken, that we forgot to pick a winner for our weekly giveaways. So we got 2 today, and we're still in the month of May, right? Well,
so
right. Yep. So we're gonna be giving away our bold barbecue sauce, our savory barbecue rub, and then our Memphis style. Is that right?
Is that what it was? I thought it was the 2 rubs and the gloves.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go back, but yeah, we're giving away
it's been a
stuff.
long month, man.
Yeah, sure it has. Yeah.
I thought it was
just the 2 rubs and the gloves.
2 rubs and the
okay,
gloves.
yeah. So my fault.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, my fault. So we're doing the pop smoke, our Memphis style rub, and then our downrange savory barbecue rub, and a pair of grilling gloves. Okay. So that's what we're giving away. So we got 2 sets to give away this week because we missed last week. So the first one we're giving to Robert Allgood from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Congrats,
Robert. We'll reach out to you, get that to you. And then Lizzie Bell. I don't have an address or anything for her, so we'll have to make sure we get that from her. But Lizzie Bell.
Robert and Lizzie.
Robert and Lizzie. And Tuscaloosa, man. Like, we're making our way across the country, buddy.
Yeah.
Giving stuff away, California, Texas, Alabama, Michigan. So Utah, St. George, remember that one?
I do now.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's awesome. Robert, Lizzie, we'll get that stuff out to you. Appreciate you subscribing to the newsletter. Again, if you're listening to the podcast, go out to burnpitbbq.com. Enter in by simply just putting your email address, subscribing to our newsletter where we give, recipes, tips, barbecue events and things that we're doing as well. So you also get deals and stuff that we got going on. If we got product launches, you'll be the first ones to know about it. So that's pretty much the go-to for if you want to be an insider. You got to make sure you subscribe to our newsletter there. So burnpitbbq.com. And we're giving away stuff all year long. So just to say thanks.
Next week starts a new month, buddy.
Next month we're gonna have to try and think of something else.
Figure something out, don't we?
I'm feeling sauces, man. Maybe we do sauces.
Saucy. Look at you.
Sauce gift boxes or something.
Okay.
But I want to talk to you, Ben, because you mentioned you were going to do something that is kind of old school, and the fact that like you could cook stuff on it without really needing much, but then also like maybe not the most tried
man.
cooking style.
I gave it a go this week.
Yeah. So you did something that's not a lot of people would do. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, man, I'd love to talk about it. So I tried out it's our good friend Stephen
our best friend Stephen Reichley.
Yeah. He's a book. It's Project Fire, and in that book he discusses kind of like the arts of like primal grilling, and that's where you're cooking directly in the embers. Okay, so
yeah,
I actually I don't have that book. I had rented it from the library.
And he also has a TV series called Primal Grill.
Yep.
So similar, but it sounds like you got the book.
I went off the book.
Okay.
And so in there he talks, like I said, you're cooking your food like directly in the embers, man. So even in the beer can chicken book, he does like baked potatoes.
Okay.
And I did that as well.
I could see the potatoes because you're taking the skin, right? You're taking the skin off. Like
you're not taking the skin off.
Well, I mean, when you eat it, really, like you open
I
it
eat
up
it with the skin.
Well,
you don't eat it with the skin.
It depends. Like if I'm cooking it like that, like maybe I
did it with. Well, so here's why. Here's why I ate it with the skin this time around, man. So, and he has this recipe, right? And you take the potato, you put a little oil on it, like rub it down, and then you season like the outside.
Right.
So you can do whatever. Like so I like kind of recommend like salt. I did like salt. I did our ground pounder, our all-purpose garlic seasoning, and fire in the hole. So it honestly, man, it put a nice like crust on the outside of the baked potato.
Nice.
So that's why I ate it.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm not wasting this.
Well, I was just saying, like, you don't have to eat it. Like,
no.
But with a steak, I mean, you kind of have to eat the outside.
You have to eat the outside. You can't just peel it off, right? So I did the potatoes, man.
Well, let's talk about the setup here. So
yeah.
So what were like what grill were you using? What fuel were you using? Like, were you going straight like wood that you just chopped down from the forest and you're going to do this, or like did you do like in your fire pit? You just put it down there and threw it on there.
I didn't do the fire pit, man. So I was using the 22-inch kettle Weber. I started off using just kind of the bricks, a couple of briquettes, rolling, going for indirect grilling for the potatoes.
Okay.
And because those he kind of recommended doing for about like 45 minutes to an hour.
It's gonna take a longer time.
A little bit, yeah. And you're kind of going for like this softness, right? So this was where, man, it was really important to have like good gloves. Okay, so
now when you say good gloves, what do you mean?
Like grill gloves to have for protection, man.
So that you can reach into the fire,
yes.
So they don't start your hand on fire.
Exactly.
Or burn it.
Yeah.
So what kind of gloves did you use?
I used ours. I just used ours.
Our Burn Pit BBQ.
Yes, sir.
Gloves. Okay.
Yeah, buddy. Because I was putting them down. So like after about like I was kind of shooting for an hour, but I was like, man, that seems like a long time to have these just sitting in these coals. So I kind of checked them after like 20 minutes, like rotate them and stuff.
Right. Yeah. Because if you leave it, it gets charred on the outside.
Yeah.
It starts, like the potatoes start to flake, right? The skin.
Yes. So like, and they were charred up, man. Like, but like having the using like the oil and the seasoning and stuff like coated it. So I did 2 for the kids as well, and those I just put salt on there.
Yeah.
Because they're kids and they don't know the difference, right? Like they weren't looking for anything too crazy. So like theirs honestly cooked different than like mine and my wife's that I had seasoned the outside.
Okay.
So ours are like the ones that I did for mine and my wife would like kind of, I did, a little salt, ground pounder, fire in the hole. Those, like I said, charred up a little bit more and had more of like a crust to them on the outside. The kids like were more kind of like a golden brown, just potato and stuff. So really not too crispy. The main point was, I rolled them up in tin foil, nice and tight, and put them right on there. So I only flipped it once, and you could tell, like, when they're done, right? When they become soft, that's the whole point.
Yeah, so you could almost slide a fork or a knife through it.
Yeah,
or
like
it's like butter.
Yeah.
No tension.
Using like a probe.
So you wrap these in? tin foil?
Yes, that's what the recipe called for.
All right. I thought you were just throwing them directly on.
No. The recipe, like I said, man, called for to wrap them.
Okay. All right.
So that's what I did.
All right.
And then, man, so while those were going, then I got lump charcoal, and I was going to use that for the steaks. Okay, so I used B&B oak lump charcoal. I got, I packed up my chimney pretty well. I didn't use any like big giant pieces or anything like that.
Okay.
Just kind of used like, I think the biggest ones I used were like baseball size, kind of around that. That's kind of what I was going for. So I was like digging through the bag, like
full chimney.
Yeah, I mean, I only had one steak.
Okay, you were just doing it with one.
Yeah, because I wanted to try it out.
Okay. Smart.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
See, you're learning something,
yeah. Yep. So Greg, I also I pulled this out and let it rest in the fridge for like 48 hours. So like
you did a dry brine on it.
Did a dry brine on
it
and I just used some salt, cracked black pepper, and just a little of ground pounder on that as well, just a little,
just a touch.
Yeah, and it was 48 hours. I went the full 48. It had a great color to it. I used a top sirloin, so it was about 3/4 of an inch thick.
Okay,
like a little bit thicker. It was just like one
big one.
Yeah, it was like literally for this cookie, it was perfect for
Good.
it. It had a good amount of fat on there too, which is kind of what I wanted. For a cut, just so it could just get in there, smoke a little bit and stuff too, and kind of get those juices on the wood right there. And allow to for it to kind of kick off onto the meat for a little protection.
Sure.
From just like with being right on the embers like that. I wanted something that I was gonna put off because I didn't put any oil down or on the steak or anything like that.
So you just dry brined them for 48 hours, and then once the grill got ready to go, you threw them right on? I threw them right on. Okay.
So, I pulled the potatoes off, okay, and kind of moved. I had a nice pile with the charcoal, like the bricks, and I took my grates off, obviously, so I had room to play with it, and before I put it on there, like I dumped the coals out and kind of let it get to temp.
Sure.
And then I hit it with my wife's hairdryer a couple of times.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she was out there with me. She's like, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
It's like, just watch.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Take it all in,
yeah.
So I think she had a picture of that too.
Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, made sure, because like the whole point of that too is kind of hit it so you get some of that excess ash off.
Yeah.
So
blow that off, get it hot, get the coals.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of has like, it worked great because it stirred it up. We got it fired up and stuff. And then I dropped the steak like right on it.
Nice. And
I was moving it. I was kind of rotating it like probably about every minute. So in case I had some cool spots in there, some spots being a little bit hotter than others. So I just kind of rotated it around.
Now, when you were rotating it, were you worried about like getting any additional like stuff on it, or?
I mean, it kinda.
Did you keep blowing it?
No.
Okay.
No, just let it run.
All right.
And then after I did about like 3 minutes aside.
Okay.
And flipped it. So I probably should have put the lid on. I left the lid off. Like
I think it's okay. Around. I mean, like if you're
it was like
truly primal, right? Because you're doing it right over a fire.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a lid. I mean, you could, but if you're, creating like a campfire and you're just throwing it right on there, you don't really have a lid. So I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I mean, it worked out great.
Yeah.
Next time I'd probably pop the lid on.
Oh, okay.
But it's like almost just kind of like keep it down, just
sure,
stoke it down just a touch, because at times it got a little hot.
So how long were you cooking each side?
About 3 minutes.
It's a quick cook, steak. You're looking for medium rare,
hot, fast. Right? Yeah, that's about what it was.
Okay.
It was probably like probably closer to like the medium side than the medium rare. I didn't even probe it, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't
kind of go with feel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I didn't want to.
First time doing it, man. Like you got a lot of stuff to worry about.
Yeah.
So let's let's kind of enjoy the process a little bit here. So you flipped it another 3 minutes. You're kind of rotating it to make sure you don't hit any cool spots. Then what'd you do after that?
After I flipped it,
Yeah.
Same thing, man. About every minute I was trying to move it, just kind of rotate it around. So, and it honestly, that kind of helped because the first time I went to kind of pick it up and rotate it, like some of that ash like stuck to it.
Yeah.
So it kind of allowed it to drop it back off. Right.
Okay.
So, but honestly, dude, like I thought it would have been like covered in ash, and it really wasn't. There were some spots where I felt like, yeah, that ash had like stuck to it. But really, like for the most part, it just kind of cooks off. Like it
so
didn't.
The ash cooked off.
Yeah, it didn't taste ashy. It didn't have like.
Now, did you have like a nice like? Was it a nice char or was it like
Yes.
really like charred?
No,
like...
it was a nice char.
Okay.
It was a nice char. It came out like man, it was awesome.
Nice.
It was awesome. I'm glad I'd used like a thicker cut. If I'd used anything smaller, like you're gonna turn it a little bit quicker.
Right.
It just depends. But like man, that minute steak, if I did it with like the minute steak that we get and stuff like that,
you're just throwing it on, turning it over.
Yeah, pop, and pull
you're
it.
Done.
Like yeah. So no, with this I didn't have to do that. It was again it was a little bit of a longer cook. Like I probably could have even pulled it a little bit sooner.
Okay.
So I probably could have done like a 2-3.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes the first side, maybe 3 the second. Because I know we had talked about doing it and like maybe watching for it to pool
a little bit. Yeah.
It really didn't get to that point, to be honest. It's like there wasn't like enough time essentially, and it just went fast.
Okay.
It went fast.
Okay. So then you pull it off. Did you let it rest at all?
Yeah.
How long?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes rest.
Yeah.
Uncovered, covered. Where'd you put it?
I'm trying to remember. I just left it out, like on the plate.
Okay, so the potatoes are done, steak is done.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else where you cook it?
Well, I'd done brats for the kids.
Okay.
Because I didn't think they'd want to eat that.
Okay.
So we had gotten those pizza brats.
Yeah, yeah.
So for them, like I did the brats and made up just got hot dog buns, put a little mozzarella down, slapped the brat on there, did a little pizza sauce on top.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah, they loved it. They crushed it.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to think what else we did. My wife made like a broccoli salad on the side. So it was so we had that too. But
sweet.
Yeah, man. But the steak was awesome. Like it was kind of intense. Like it was kind of like it was a lot more hands-on, right? You got to think like you're turning every like minute or so. It was a whole nother level.
Sweet.
Yeah. Like I was kind of nervous.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Time. Yeah. You don't want to ruin a nice steak.
Right. Even into like if I had, it was beautiful. Real like nice char on the outside. Like I said, I probably could have pulled it a little bit sooner. But still, dude, like it was crazy.
So you
nice and juicy.
It was juicy, tender, nice char on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Man, sounds like it was a good cook.
It was a solid cook.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It was like I said. I felt like I was like nervous doing it. It's like
didn't want to mess it up.
I didn't want to mess it up.
Well, that's good. That means you care.
Yeah. It was like flames were just rolling. Oh, it was awesome. Something about it, man. Like it was like a whole other level of.
Other than maybe like turning it a little sooner, anything else you would change? Like the lump charcoal you used, would you keep that or would you do something different?
I would have kept that. I mean, obviously I wouldn't use like the briquettes or anything.
Yeah.
It's just too ashy. I think you'd get too much to stick to it.
Okay.
No, man, I wouldn't. I mean, if you have like wood and stuff, go for it. I'd do that. I'd try it with some wood. I guess depending on the kind.
Yeah.
Why not? But if I did it that way, I would do it like in the fire pit over the grill.
Okay.
But I think in a couple of Mr. Steven Reichling's books, he does
right on wood.
Wood
fire, campfire. I've seen he got like a shovel, like a brand new shovel, like a square one.
Yep.
Put it in the fire, let it heat up, and then he put his steaks right on top of that. Man.
Wow, like what makes you even try that?
Let's do it.
We'll create our own version of that, man. Let's use like a pitchfork or something, you know?
Sure, it's been done.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. We'll figure something else.
Yeah.
Find the top of a metal trash can and throw it in there.
Classy.
Throw some steaks on there, yeah. Some taco meat.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Trash can nachos. There we go. In the fire.
Yeah, man. No, it was just different. Like it was just this whole different way of cooking it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you do it again.
Absolutely.
Recommend it to other people as well.
Yes.
Give it a try.
Give it a try. Go for it.
Right.
He does it like with corn on the cob and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that
I could see that again too. Like, the husks and stuff like that kind of protects. Like, if obviously it has a husk on it, protects it a little bit from getting too charred or burned. That's awesome.
I think the biggest takeaway too is like, man, you gotta have good gloves for that though. Like,
you got to prepare a little bit for the heat.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure that you're ready to go, and like you said, like you got to be on top of it because it could get away from you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you're cooking it right. Like you can't move, you can't go.
You're not walking away.
Yeah, you're staying there.
I had my daughter running into the house for me. Like, I need a plate. I need this. Like, can you go get this?
Maybe have a helper.
Yep. Yeah, that helps because my wife was right there taking a lot of pictures for us to post and stuff. So
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Awesome.
Like it was.
I think we should put that one on the website here. So
sure,
write it up.
Write it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that over to me.
Awesome, man. It was so fast. Like, it was so fast.
That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
I'm glad you got a chance to try it out. Something I've been thinking about, but I just haven't done it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first time like I've read about it, I was like, God, that sounds disgusting. You put it right on that, like.
I had some reservations, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, dude, I would do it again for sure.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, did you do any more research other than just the book? Like the hair dryer thing, was that something that you researched or was it just something you thought about?
I'd seen other people use that. I know other guys had mentioned using like a leaf blower. That sounded like a little too much.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah, because then blow it all out of the whole grill.
Start a fire somewhere else.
Yeah, great. Don't need that. So no, I'd seen like just other people kind of doing some similar stuff like that, and using like, I always just use the hair dryer and stuff. So that's a good idea. Makes sense, right? Like,
yeah.
But no, nothing other than that. Like, and I think Steven recommends using like a hair dryer as well.
Okay, cool.
So, the book had everything you needed. Honestly, I did my research from the book. It said to rotate it every minute or so. Like,
So this is one you followed.
Oh, maybe. yeah, Greg. This is one I followed.
Okay.
Yep.
Because usually you improvise a little bit.
I mean,
this one it sounds like
when you're in
serious
the moment.
business.
Yeah, I mean, I knew this one too is like, I always feel like there's room to improvise and stuff. But like when you're doing it like right on the coals like this, like, you can't really.
You can't improvise.
You don't have time to It's like, hey, you got to come in with a good game plan.
This is one you got to plan for. You can't just go up. I think I'm going to throw some steaks right on top of it. Yeah,
see what happens.
But now that you've done it, you could probably say, "No, I kind of know what I need to do."
I mean, I don't even know like what else you would really improvise with. Like having good tongs. Like I said, I kind of knew what I needed coming into it a bit. Like, I needed my gloves, like
gloves,
right there.
plate,
table. I think the hardest part too is going from like doing the potatoes first, then to that. Just because like I started off with like the briquettes, and had to get the chimney rolling too. Then with the lump.
Right. Okay.
But other than that, I mean, if that's your biggest problem, like that's really not too bad.
That's not too bad, yeah.
So, I mean, I just gotta have somewhere to light get your stuff going. And even then too, like if you didn't have like enough space, like I just started like we got a little bit of that patch of concrete right there, so I put it down right there on that and got it rolling right there. If you can't do that and you're doing something else like potatoes or stuff like that, like I pulled the potatoes and put them in the oven just to let them rest. They were still wrapped in the tin foil, so they were still plenty warm. I knew the steak wasn't going to take long. And, if you have to wait a minute and use your grill to start the lump charcoal again too, like that's fine. You should have plenty of time.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad it worked out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid cook, man. I cooked so much last week. It was great. It felt really good.
Well, I don't want to go into too much else. Like I think that's a good kind of a lot to take in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So we'll kind of let that simmer for a while. I'll post the recipe to the website so people could see and take a look at it, and your pictures too. It sounds like you got a lot of pictures, so we'll put those out there too, so people could take a look at the setup. But you got anything planned for this upcoming week?
I don't know, man. I'm eating a lot of leftovers right now, which is
okay.
Awesome.
That's not too bad.
I mean, not really. We're kind of running a lot this week, so we'll see. I haven't really. I planned out a lot for this past weekend and stuff, so I don't think I have like anything planned. I did do the cornbread,
nice, which
we can talk about later on.
Sure.
Man, I don't know. I've been using the cast irons quite a bit lately.
Same here. Yeah.
So, I'd love to get some corn rolling soon. I saw
it's about that time.
It's close.
Yeah,
it's close. They had some at the grocery store over the weekend and stuff, but it was way on sale too.
Yeah,
I think it was Friday I saw it, and I mean I think there were like 4 ears left out there, so it's like I'm not taking these.
Yeah, yeah, it's about that time for corn around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious. It's cheap for the most part, and it's easy.
Good
to
eating,
easy
good
to do.
eating.
Yeah. I could eat like 4 or 5 of them in a sitting.
Yeah,
a little butter, a little salt. Whew.
Call it a day.
Yeah, good man. Well,
do you have anything planned?
I don't right now.
Yeah.
Taking a look at kind of the schedule too, same way.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of end of school year stuff, so a lot of activities at night, a lot of dine and save type of things, where you donate to, if you don't eat at this place, they donate to the school, whatever, graduations, concerts, all this kind of stuff. So it'll be a little tough. And then this weekend we're gonna be out at Holy Hill, in the Richfield area here in Wisconsin for their vendor market. So Saturday and Sunday we'll be out there at Holy Hill. So come by, see us if you're gonna be in the area. But yeah, so I don't have anything planned, but I got a lot of ideas. I see a lot of questions out there. A lot of people are getting out now because it's warmer weather. Memorial Day kicks off official grilling season, so a lot of people are now busting out the grills. So been seeing a lot of questions out there that I want to dive into. Maybe we'll do some like tutorials, like recipes and tips. They get them on camera too, maybe. So that's the next step for us, is to get out there and get them on camera. Instead of talking about them and just writing about them, let's show people, I guess. But I got a lot of ideas, a lot of good questions that keep popping up. So
write them all down, Greg.
Well, right, steel trap, steel trap.
Elephant never forgets.
Never forgets a meal.
That's for sure.
All right, man. Well, again, we appreciate everybody listening. I hope everybody's getting out and grilling. It's a good time right now, prime time. Weather's turning real great here. So, anything else, Ben?
No, I think that covers it, man. Like Greg said, I mean, we'll be out and about quite a bit. As you mentioned, this weekend we're out. Then I think that first weekend in June we're off. We'll be doing stuff with family, and then the following weekend we'll be out a lot.
So the first and second we'll be out at
Holy Hill,
mm-hmm. And then I'll be out in Oconomowoc at a special event, and then we got Tosa Fest, and then we got Twins Flowers in New Berlin. Then I think we take a break, and then we start hitting it up into the July.
So there goes June, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna be out and about, man. We're gonna be out talking to people.
Love to see you. Come on out.
Yeah. Again, we'll follow us, so you can see where we're gonna be at. Mm-hmm. And our barbecue competition's open. Registration's open.
Oh, there it is, Greg.
So we got some spots left. If you're open and you want to come and support a good cause, this year we're supporting Sierra Delta, which helps with camaraderie, also providing service dogs for veterans. So we'll be at Explorer Brew Pub again, September 1st, Sunday, September 1st, the day before Labor Day. Sausage, ribs, special drinks, music, raffles. So even if you're not cooking, come on out, support. We'll be out there all day, so it'll be a great day. And you can go out to our website, burnpitbbq.com. Just search for 2024 Backyard Bash, and you'll see all the details there.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Yeah, take this time. It's starting to get nice, man. Just get out and grill.
Yeah, that's right.
Take it easy.